and welcome to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. I will just sort things out here as usual. Make sure my phone's on and yep. So just picking up from where I left off last week. So I think I just need to get the permission from him, from Oban. So listen well, this will take some time to explain. So accept. Well, it's going into a cutscene, it looks like. I prepared these letters for my counterparts in the Aussie Alliance. "5 years ago we looked on powerless as our brothers and sisters were taken from us at Cartanal. First by the Guardians and then by the thrice-damned Primal called forth by their treachery. Not a day goes by that I do not think of my fallen comrades, and the warriors of light, of whom no trace remained. The tragedies of the calamity are not so easily forgotten, nor should they be. In remembering all that we've lost, we're reminded of what we still have. And so I mean to mark the 5th anniversary of the Battle of Cartanal with a memorial service honouring the fallen. It is my hope that my counterparts in the Alliance will agree to do the same. And I would have you bear my words to them as my personal envoy. Why you? Because your deeds mark you out as the nearest thing I have to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy of the role. The question is, will you accept it?" Then it is agreed. You will journey to Gridania and Lominsa as my official representative. Now that's a great many miles to travel, but I've neither the time nor patience to wait around while you do it on foot. I hereby grant you permission to use the airship routes connecting the 3 city-states. This pass serves as proof of your privilege. Gone are the days when airship travel was available to all. The ever-present threat of Imperial attack has forced us to impose drastic restrictions out of concern for public safety. These passes are only granted when circumstances demand it, as in this case. Though there were others who insisted you be granted one regardless. I, Saran, I am not alone in seeing it. Your potential is plain. But I have said enough. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm of which the warriors of light risked all. Rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. And should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go, Saran, and heed the crystal's guidance should you ever lose your way. So I need to... that's why I didn't change my camera. So I need to go and speak to Momodi, who is where? Journal. Right, where am I now? So I'm there, I need to go to there. So I need to be turning right. So I need to be turning right, so up this way. No. This is why I need the camera down at the bottom right. Yeah. So yeah, the ones with the red question marks aren't available. So this is the next one. So yes, I've gone too far. So let's see here. There. Ah, back from your meeting with Raban, are you? What did the big man have to say? Is that a fact? Personal envoy of the Flaming General himself. So you'll be bearing the great man's words to the leaders of the Alliance, will you? And by airship. That's an honour and a half, that is. But I can't think of anyone who deserves it more. I'm proud of you, Saran, I truly am. Now, I dare say Raban told you this, but not many people get to go on airships these days. In fact, most folk go to the graves have never once seen Eorzea from above. They shuffle off to meet Thal, have never known the blues of Limsa, Luminsa's shimmering seas, or the myriad greens of leafy Gridania. But not you, Saran. You'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go, you'll find fascinating folk with fascinating tales to tell. These people you meet, the places you go, savour those experiences, for they are priceless, all. Saying that, it would be remiss of me if I didn't remind you to be careful out there. Aldar ain't the only place beset by troubles, as you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania. Truth be told, that might well be exactly why the General wants you to realise. I think he knows what kind of man you are, Saran. And what kind's that, you ask? Why, the kind that can't resist sticking his nose in other people's business, of course, and don't you ever go changing. Safe travels, Saran. I'll see you when you get back. Now, where do we need to go? Where is... Right, how do I get up to there? Exactly. Right, I think I need to go up. Turn to the left and go down. So, don't want to do good things than that. accept this quest. Pemolmin. You there. Yes, you. They say you're the fellow to follow. Name's Pemolmin, and I aim my keep as a dancing girl in these markets. It's a living and a good one, but it's not exactly what I set out to be when I bid farewell to the mudflats. I know, isn't it the way the tale curls? Still, I should like to be one of those dancers, Dexter. You know, the sort they engage for the grand balls. To be the dancer of craft, not merely wiles, and keep company in high society. Of course, I'd have to learn a proper sort of dance, less shimmy, more stately. And that's where you come in, because I've got a quarry for you to track down. They say a dancing master named Gullino is in town. All the highborn ladies are off at wanting to take lessons with him. He's the best, that's the word. This is my chance to be something finer than Minnie the Minx. Go to the steps of Thal and ask around about him, won't you? Yes, I'll go up to the steps of Thal. Which is... so I need to go right. Yes, need to go up and go right, and then right again. I need to go right here. This will tell me about retainers. Greetings, I take it you come see me about a retainer. Retainers are hard-working lads and lasses who will help you to manage those spores and lost-lane dragons, whatever it is you adventurers do. Unfortunately, you do not appear you could even slay an elf, let alone a dragon, therefore must decline any petition you may have to take a retainer into your employ. Build yourself a reputation in this city, however, and I shall provide you with whatever you need. Might I suggest you start heading back to the Adventurers Guild to see if there's someone there has work for you. Help if I knew where I was in comparison to those those? I have no idea. Right, go up here. So it's another Ethernet shard. I've been at G2. This is not a very intuitive map when it's on different levels. Right, the Chamber of Rule I want to try and get to. From there. So this way, but is it down? It's down there that I want to be. And how do I get down there? This way. Let's take me into to the center. There. Master Gulino. Oh, it's lovely what he teaches, but straight is the gate, my good sir. He is very choosy about whom he teaches. You must dance for him and show some innate quality. I wouldn't even accept Master Gegaro's diamond encrusted crumpet. She was quite the danseuse already. Right, so where's the next one? So it's close to the Alchemist Guild. Still another one close by here. There. Oh, of course I know where Master Gulino is. Don't you see those roses on my cheeks? And the ever so slight droop in my supple carriage? I've just come from practice. You can stop wondering who the belle of the ball is to be the next moon. With what Master Gulino has taught me, I've no doubt I'll dazzle the masses. Where can you find him? Well, I wouldn't say, but... no, why not? You should find him on the plastic strip. He said he was heading to the airship landing. Then I think it was the Alchemist Guild that the other one was close to. The other one then? Up there. Right, so I need to go back to the Chamber of Rule. Why did I think it was down here? Right, go back up to the Chamber of Rule. Where is it from here? There, so need to go up the steps and then it's the next left. So in this area. There. Are you another one of Master Galano's camp followers? So cute. You know he's from Corthes, don't you? Travels the world to teach the art of the dance. They say he was the youngest dancing master ever to leap the lance. That he had a large estate, a fine stable, and a coat of crown sable. Why anyone would leave all that is beyond me. When I think about that, it gives me shivers, you know. Why, if he weren't leaving order today, I'd consider permitting him the pleasure of my person. Oh, don't look so shocked. Mayhap when he returns. So, just need to return. Ah, there's Galano there. Master Galano, I am he. That you are an adventurer is apparent, but what business brings an adventurer to a dancing master, I wonder? At. You'll answer where no question has been asked. It is the feet that must persuade, not the tongue. Now dance for me. Right, so how do I get it to there? No, come on. Come on, let me type in to the box there. How do I get it to enter that then? Other than go or done. Why does playing this on the PS4 have to be so difficult just trying to type something in? do it after I've just had to delete one of the letters. I have just danced for you. It should be easier than this, trying to type something in and getting it done for when you're not using a PC. Why can I not target him and then put dance in? Right. I should have been able to do that in a couple of seconds. So that's Pomolman coming up, saying there you are, heard anything good? Hope you're not wasting time with that looker there. Oh, my Master Galanu, I am Pomolman the Danseuse, and I will speak with you. It is my greatest desire to become a dancer dexter and perform at a grand ball. Please, my lord, won't you teach me? So it's not the adventurer who wishes to tread the parquet, but the stammering maiden. Child, I sift people to find dancers, do you understand? Let us see whether you can master these steps. Oh, that's how they do it in high society, huh? I can be the last with class, just watch. Hideous, grotesque. Your dancing stands alongside the calamity in its horror. Well, those words might cow your high-born ladies, Master Galano, but where I come from, we take our lumps and keep on twirling. Now, what exactly didn't you like? Child, you rely overmuch on appearances. You go from pose to pose, pleasing to pleasing. That is not dance, but crude fascination. Adventurer, look sharp and take your turn on the floor. eyes off of you. I mean, you're not exactly good, but you'd be picking rotten orange piss out of your eyebrows if you did that at the market, but it's a story, isn't it? A dance is a story, and I have nothing to say, because I haven't lived, just made a living. I jowled. Ale-glazed eyes are easy to please, and you have squandered these years striking your poses when you could have learned a craft. Still, you'll have courage, I'll warrant that. I weary of teaching so many who may have lived, but in ways too alike. I wonder if you have courage enough. Do you dare start anew, to be a dancing girl no longer, to learn a true craft? I dare. I will learn the craft of adventuring. Do you adventure for fun or gain? Do you have to be very good with weapons? Those moves you make with your arms, is that some fighty thing? I want what you've got, darling, but the way you to the Grand Ball is through quests and dungeons. I'll learn to slog, I'll learn to slug, and I'll learn to dance. Thank you, my lord, thank you. I'm off to the Adventurers Guild. You've taught me so much, and I'll never forget the dance you showed me. Right, I'm just going to take a drink here. Did she choose a mere adventurer over me, master among masters? My airship departs so strangely soon. Dance to your rude yet puissant dance, adventurer. Mayhap you will affect more aspirants as you did more men. And mayhap I shall hang on my dancing shoes and start anew. Right, ride the lift at airship landing. I don't know how I've ever found the airship landing without doing that quest, to be honest. I need to speak to. That's Eleonora. Yeah. Greetings, sir. This is the reservation counter for passengers travelling to Limsa Lominsa. If I'm not mistaken, you are the Flame General's envoy, Seren Castal. Yes. Highwind Skyways is at your service. Will you be flying with us today? Yes. Gangplank. Or the airship, yes. And travelling by airship seems to be another staple of at least the latter games of Final Fantasy. Since I've been playing them since Final Fantasy VIII. Attention all passengers, the airship bound for Limsa Lominsa is about to depart. Please make your way to the boarding gate. And the whole cast of characters you met while you've been in Order. Nanano, When we first met beneath the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about him. I wonder if they will feel the same. Already saying Godspeed, Saran, Godspeed. If I'm right, they'll be singing your praises from here to far reach before long. May you always walk in the light of the crystal.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
So is that part of the same storyline? Because that's talking about 15 years ago rather than 5 years ago. Did the war go on for 10 years?
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech Research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
That looks very much like a gunblade from Final Fantasy VIII.
At once, my lord.
Garland. Soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Just wait for this to load. Yeah, that's the only thing with some of these older games. When you're going into a new area, it can take a little while to load up. There we are. How do I get out of here then? Alright, arrivals attendant. You must be the envoy from Order. Welcome to Limsa Luminsa, sir. Admiral Bluff, his one awaits your arrival. Leave the landing area, yep. Stormwater Guard. You are the Olden Envoy. Welcome to Limsa Luminsa. The Admiral has been looking forward to your arrival. Please proceed to the crow's lift at your earliest convenience. It will take you to the Bulwark Hall. Once there, pray speak to Xanthiel. He will be pleased to show you into the Admiral's command room on the bridge. So, which way is that? So this way. That's the lieutenant. Right, lift of all call. this way. There. That's the L. Greetings, sir, and welcome to our fair city. If you'd permit me to examine the seal on the missive you carry. Yes, everything seems to be in order. My apologies. We cannot afford to be complacent, you understand? Please step this way.
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Uldans place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limso Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
A memorial service to honor the fallen. Seven hells. Has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Gallian Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was an answer to the imperial threat that the city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all in a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. The Gattis Nail von Darnus shells taken, intended to cleanse our realm by snatching the lesser moon, Dalamud, from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, we marched our forces to the Cartano Flats and there met with the 8th. Why put Roman numerals like that in with the words with TH? Have a space between that and the TH, and then I'd have known it was 8th. Yeah, Cartano Flats and there met the 8th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cartano, and I have seen full many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare, a dragon the size of a bloody city. 'Twas the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words can't well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smouldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Were Archon Luiso still with us, he would have doubtless shed some light on these unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not, and I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beastmen called forth their damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. And I speak not only for the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders waiting to strike. Damn it. We need champions to replace those we lost. But such souls are worse than worthless. Time is short and none will save us, save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to unite us. Aye, Raban has the right of it. I accept his proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my. I will see to it that the Flame General receives my reply. You travel to Gridania, yes? Pray give my regards to the elder Seedseer. Oh, and tell her the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste, but I would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Sir Anne. May the Navigator guide you on your journey. Right, so I need to travel to this spot called the lowest level of mizzenmast. In case you aren't familiar with nautical terms, a bulwark is the plating that prevents waves from swamping a ship's decks. Replace waves with hordes of howling beastmen, and you'll get the idea of the purpose for which this chamber exists. But yeah, I need to go. That's that way, but do I do quests here first? Something from the consortium. Excuse me, sir, but might you have a moment or two to spare? You seem the type who enjoys being accosted for menial tasks, and I require someone to make a delivery to the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss. I wouldn't be surprised if you hadn't heard of them. The sisters prefer not to advertise their presence here in Limsa. They do, however, provide a rather unique service, of which the Bruguer Consortium has recently been the beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman, Lonwood, along with our profuse gratitude. So that's where am I at the minute? Yes, right, I'm there. So it's basically straight down and to the right. Just make sure I'm going the right way here. Yeah, I am. Straight down and to the right. Yes, keep going. Alright, how do I... just go through them. To the right, I said, didn't I? Yep. There's Lonwood. Aye, this is the dutiful sisters of Edelweiss, a house of the deep reflection and meditation. So unless you're proper business here with us, you can kindly go away. What's this then? A parcel from the Brugger Consortium, eh? Let's have a peek inside. Ooh, walnut bread and ginger cookies, and a few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches too. Then Consortium calls know the right way to show appreciation. Some of them sisters have unholy appetites, so I'd best save a few bites for myself before I take this inside. You let Janasim know we're always here should her boss have need of us again. Up. Do I go and right there. So, where's Janasim? Facing the right direction now. But there. How on earth did I not see them on the way in? You've delivered the package as I requested. Very good. I shall pass on the sister's sentiments to my superior. What manner of services do the dutiful sisters provide? Continue your stay on Limsa, you'll likely find out soon enough. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities and comfortable with it unconventional, you might wish to approach them yourself. I need to go up to the lift attendant and right up to the airship landing. Alright, and need to speak to the airship ticketer. So greetings sir, this is a count of 4 passengers travelling to Gridania. A pleasure to serve you again, sir. Are you ready to board the airship to Gridania? Yes. Board the airship. I'm just going to go along those here. background music here seems to be a bit jauntier than for Luminsa, the place I was before. I always have trouble with the name, but I'll just stick to Luminsa. Who do I need to speak to get out of here then? Yeah, this is where I've got to come up to. How do I get out? Yeah, there's the serpent on a guard. How do I get there? That's obviously where I've got to go. That's the only place I can go. Right, the arrivals attendant. You must be the envoy from Older. Welcome to Gridania, sir. The Elder Seed Seer awaits your arrival. See the serpent on my guard here. Greetings, good sir. You are the olden envoy, are you not? I have received instructions to assist you. Pray make your way to the city proper and identify yourself to the conjurer at Novica's altar. She will admit you to the lotus stand where the elder seed seer awaits. How do I get there from here? I go up the stairs. There are a lot of people here. Ah, he's just took up the keeper. Well met, traveller. My inefficient took up the water. And do not tell me this is your first visit to this stop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Right. And where am I needing to go? So, the other side of the crystal. So Adele is looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. An adventurer, precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit Arthur to inspect Mercato's amphitheatre. Regrettably, the young hero has more spirit than sense, and he charged off without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Lua Alec in Acorn Orchard. Acorn Orchard, of course it is. Behind the atrium. He should have Arthur's tools. Yeah, so I need to go down there. So let's go with Alec. Adele sent in. Here they are, fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realised he left the bloody things behind. First day, and if he gets his tool, daft sod needs to kick up there. Right, somewhere over there, so back up, and then to the left. Slightly here, up here, I think. I still need to go this way. This way, I think. No. Off this way. There he is. What? I'm terribly busy right now and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious Oak Atrium, an area of repairs to... Where did I put my... Oh gods, I'll take it you're from the guild then. What's that? Adele sent you? With my tools? Yes, I was actually just about to go and this is so embarrassing. My apologies. It's just, I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheatre even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it. moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew that what I wanted to be. But the gods, when they told me my first task was to come here. Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the Oak Atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. These are level 1 quests, so I'm assuming this would be another starting area if I'd chosen something else. And I'm assuming that... Where am I now? Right, so I need to go slightly off to the right to be able to get up. Yeah, so across there, it looks like. To get across. Basically just keep going south. Slightly off to my right, so this way. There. Silent Conjurer. You are the Elden Envoy. Begging your pardon, sir, but might I inspect the missive you bear? Verily, this is the seal of the Supreme Commander of the Immortal Flames. Please come with me.
So you are the Ul'dan envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Khan-e Senna, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Just a second. Remembrance service for the fallen cart now. Pray tell me, adventurer, what do you know of our conflict with the Empire? It would seem my counterparts recounted the tale in some detail, that is well. A message from the Admiral. A wolf has been sniffing around his stables, you say. I see. Well, I shall be pleased to provide her with such counsel as I am able, but first, my friend, I will tell you more of the Garlean threat. For the greatest part of its history, Garlemald was not even among the most influential nations in Isilbard, the northern continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech some 50 years past helped to raise it from the depths of obscurity. Emboldened by this technology, it set about subjugating its neighbours, swiftly absorbing each into its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Isilbard lay within its grasp, it turned its ravenous gaze upon Eorzea. Yet Garlemald's transformation did not come about by virtue of Magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of its first and reigning emperor, Solus Sos Galvus, the man who built an empire in his own lifetime. Yet he has lived long, and after more than 80 winters, it is said that he grows frail and ever more prone to illness. If rumours are to be believed, the matter of succession has destabilised the imperial court. This would explain the empire's relative inactivity in recent years, which has granted us much needed time to rebuild. Yet we cannot allow ourselves to become complacent, for Garlemald still maintains a presence in Eorzea in the form of the 14th Imperial Legion. Commanding this great host is Legatus Gaius von Balser, a man whose ambitions are well known to us all. So long as he breathes Eorzean air, none of us may sleep easy. The calamity wreaked such devastation upon the realm that it has been all we could do to nurse our wounds, never mind rebuild our defences. Simply put, we have not the strength to repel the Empire. Just a second here. There we go. To add to our woes, the beast tribes contribute to summon up their primals, whose very existence is a bane upon the land. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem, and none has the resources to look beyond its own borders. The Admiral desires my counsel regarding a brazen wolf. She means to tell me that the Empire may soon resume its advance. Though the primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, the threat posed by the Garleans is greater still. Clearly, each nation can no longer afford to think only of that which occurs within its own borders. A storm gathers upon the horizon. If we are to weather it, we must needs stand united once more. A remembrance service may help to rekindle the spirit of unity which brought the peoples of Eorzea together when last the Empire threatened our liberty. The Flame General was wise to make this his proposal, and I wholeheartedly approve of it. The necessary provisions shall be made for a service here in Gridania. Your work here is done, my friend. I shall send my reply to the Flame General forthwith. I thank you for coming. May the 12 see you safely home. You may now make use of the airship routes connecting the three nations. You may board an airship. You must pay the requisite fare and gil. Some minions you have obtained a vessel with which you can summon your very own minion. To learn the call minion action, you must first use the whistle. Once you have used the item, a new entry will appear in the minion guide under character in the main menu. You can either initiate the action from this menu, or set it to cross hotbar and initiate it from there. To send your minion away, simply reselect the summoning icon. Minions can be summoned or dismissed at any time, and the whistle has no recast timer. Once you have learned the summoning action, you will never lose it, and it can be used with all classes or jobs. You can only summon one minion at a time. While minions do not generate any enmity, neither will they participate in battle. If you are knocked out, your minion will simply wander off back to wherever it is. It rests until you call upon it again. So, how do I use the whistle? Save my inventory. So where is this whistle? It's no use giving me something telling me I can use it, and then not telling me where it is. So is it in my armory chest? No. So if it's not in my inventory, where is this whistle going to be so that I can then learn the action? Then if I can't use it, it's absolutely and utterly no use to me. Back to right, so where's the map? Is there only other one? That's a level 2, which is no use. That's lovely. I saw that one coming. Up to the airship and head back to Order. Well, I have some better quests waiting for me there. So this is a carpentry guild. Where did I come in from? But I want to get to the airship. Right, so that was just very close, wasn't it? Skywatcher. A wise woman once said that she who does not pay heed to the skies will surely get wet. Sound advice if you ask me. Would you like to hear what the skies tell us this fine day? No. Back this way. There, I came into Old Gridania. I came into New Gridania, didn't I? That's the Leatherworkers Guild. So, I just want to get back to order. Back to older. How do I do that? Alright, I can teleport just back to so I've had a quick look, and it doesn't seem as though I can put anything into my character to say, or to display that I'm streaming. So I might look at something to see if I can, like, give, if I do team up with people, do something so that their character names or aren't displayed somehow. So well healed youth. So yeah. Do be careful with those. Break anything and you'll be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon, what is my loyal manservant carrying? Why not a small fortune in prizes? Ably won by yours truly in the gold saucer. You have heard of the gold saucer? Nay, ye gads man. You might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultan's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrilled to the sight of majestic birds roaring down the streets at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers at the triple triad tables. Ah, can you actually play triple triad? The gold saucer, one can do all of this and more, and if you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier man than you entered. If there's a better place to shake off one's cares after a cool day of promenading, I've never heard of it. Did I mention that the female attendants are particularly easy on the eye? But I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourselves. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how in Thor's name, or Thor's good name, you can experience the wonders of the gold saucer firsthand. I thought as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from one eligible young man about town to another. Just show the ticket to the lovely girl in uniform over the landing, and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for robbery and riches. Be fairly warned though, you may expect no mercy from me should I pass across at the triple triad tables. Not so much as an ounce. So that's where I can get the burning up the quarter mile one. It seems to be the one. That's the next main scenario quest. So where's that on here? Maps. So I've gone past it. Yeah, so it's behind me now. Let's turn right here. Alright, so it's only on guild then. So it wants me to build upon my knowledge of combinations. Ah, there you are, Saran. I see you've been training hard as ever. Your eyes are starting to have the sharpness of a predator about them. Last time you learned the basics of combinations. Today I would have you build on that knowledge. I set up 500 dummies outside the guild along the merchant strip by way of a warm-up. I want you to deal each a solid bootshine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townsfolk who gathered to watch. That's just outside the guild here then. Just off to the right. Right, so what did he want me to strike them with? Bootshine kick, wasn't a bootshine strike. little bit further on. I can see them there. Alright, so I take it I need to go back to... Come on. The wooden dummies have felt your wrath. Good. Now we can move on to your lesson. When you first came to us, I taught you the combinations to make a pugilist. What you need to know next is that not any hodgepodge of strikes make a combination. There's an order to things, a natural flow from one technique to another. Today I would have you practice one of those most elementary combinations in the pugilist arsenal. It goes like this. Lead in with swift boot shine combo. Keep your foe opponents with a true strike. Then bring it home with a blastering snap punch. With practice these combinations such as this will become second nature. They must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now you will need some opponents to practice on. The Quicken. Then pass the rat's nest in central Thanalon. Walk to serve. Hit them with a snap punch 3 times. And we'll call it a lesson well learned. So, boots, shine, true strike, snap punch, which is what I've been doing anyway. So it's down in central Thanalan, isn't it? I need to keep going this way. And then this next gate here. So it's down in the rat's nest. And should I go and get the chocobo? Will that take me down to near the rat's nest? So run that chocobo. Upon reaching level 10, you will be allowed to rent chocobos from stables across the Eorzea. Chocobos can be used for speed of transport to areas which are not readily accessible via aetherite. While riding, you have complete control over the chocobo until you either dismount, enter deep water, or attacked while the rental period expires. So, 80 gil for 10 minutes, yeah. Very good. Remember, my birds are trained to return directly to the stables once the rental period has expired, or upon the moment you dismount. Take care not to get yourself stranded, and a dangerous locale. Good day. Right, so while on dismounting rental chocobos, while on chocobo back, or choco back, a chocobo icon will appear next to your status effect, bar indicating how much time is remaining before the rental period expires. You can end the ride at any time by dismount from the pet hotbar. So I see how that is. Be aware, however, that once you have dismounted, the chocobo will return to its stables, regardless of how much time is remaining. So I actually want to get down to the Black Rat, or up to the Black Rat possibly. That's Black Brush Station. Okay, so where's... I thought this was in central Thanalan. So, Black Brush. It is. Right, so I need to go north. Which I think I'm doing at the minute. Let's just have the map there. Keep the map open. Right, so go to the north here. Side. I've gone a little too far, but I am turning to the left here. Down in this area. No, because that's the... So I need to go up and around, I think. It's across there. So where? So it's off to my right. Up this way. Aha. Right, so dismount here. Oh, I need to report back to Hamon at the Pugilist Guild. Which, yeah, where I am, do I need to go? So I think I need to go back down to the south. Oh yeah, it's showing me on the map there. Right, so that's costing me 194 gil to teleport. Right. Right, now, where, compared to where I am, which is up here, so it's down and to my right, and then down to my right. Down to my left, I should say. Yeah, I know where I am now. You've already mastered the snap punch combination. Crikey Saran, you're a natural at it, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists when the mood strikes me. I'll treat you to a demonstration here and now, except Chikuto saying I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Hamon has a penchant for regaling us with tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favourite is his victory over the fierce marauder Wideaxe, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless they say you couldn't see his hands, or so the legend goes. That one never gets old. Our dearest master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding, Saran. If I don't keep on my toes, you'll likely surpass me in a matter of moons. Just between you and me, Chikuto's been in a slump of late. It all began when their closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Rurikuta's the lad's name, and he and Chikuto joined the guild together. The two of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in the calamity. Not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what's become of Rurikuta. But we were talking about you, Saran. You've proven yourself a worthy member of our guild, training hard and learning fast. To recognise your efforts, I grant you leave to join other guilds. Of course, before you can take up another discipline, you need to receive permission from the relevant guild master. If combat's your calling, you might like to seek out the gladiators or thaumaturges, but if you'd prefer an alternative to Kraken Skulls, orders are also famous for its weavers, goldsmiths, alchemists, and miners. As your guildmaster though, it would please me most if you placed art above others. But whatever you choose to do, know that I wish you the best. So complete that. Leather jacket. So, bronze salad. So I haven't got anything in my head. So I'll do that. An armory unlocked. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended you first focus on mastering your current class. So, unlocking classes. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionists in the corresponding guilds. It should be noted that in addition to martial classes, you may also choose to become a disciple of the hand, one who synthesizes items from on-hand materials, or a disciple of the land, one who harvests resources from the field. Mastering more than one class is the first step to becoming a well-rounded adventurer. So, Guildmaster Malin believes you are ready for your next lesson. There you are, Saran. I hope you've come prepared for a lesson. Today I want you to go and fight the toxic toads that nest at the unholy air. But make no mistake, these toads are huge, which means they have huge guts, but that's beside the point. The point is you'll need to use your head to overcome them. Thanks to their immense girth, these toads hit hard. Fortunately, they tend to hit wild as well, so bide your time and wait for an opening. And when that opening shows, thwack. Rip and tear through your foe with fists. As proof you've defeated the toads, I want you to bring me 5 of their legs. Jikuto and I will be waiting for you at Black Brush Station. Your lesson continues there. I think it will be, and this was Black Brush, I think. I'll need to. So the spirit is willing. So yeah, if we go turn left up here. This is going to be the closest one, isn't it? And then just go along. Map. So from where I am, it's up and to the right. So I could 400 gil. Yeah. So I should have just used the aetherite, but. Helmet, we've got +1 strength, +1 vitality, +1 dex, +1 direct hit rate. And that's exactly the same, and so that's why that didn't show any difference. Right, so for this, I am wanting to go east. So I want to go that way. So down here. I think are the toads. So yeah, just keep going in the direction I'm going in. Aha, down there. Station, which will be off to the west from where I am, so more or less in the direction I'm going here. Still going the right way. I am. I need to go slightly northwest. How did I get myself into first person mode there? On. So did you bring me the toad legs? This is the stuff, alright. Now I just need some butter, a slice of sun lemon, and a pinch of master. What I meant to say was, you've done well to defeat the toxic toads, Saran. For the next part of your lesson, you'll be putting your endurance to the test against. The talk was true. Hammond Holy Fist is here. I can take nary a step outside the guild without being flogged by fans. Such is the price of fame. Please, sir, I have grave need of your legendary skills. Somnus is being smuggled through Blackbrush Station. I reported this to the brass blades and the stone torches, asked them to put an end to it, but they both turn a blind eye. Somnus, that's the mind-warping substance made from green flowers. Those who overindulge are said to fall into an eternal slumber. Our dear friend suffered that very fate. That's why I put an end to the smuggling. I want to put an end to the smuggling. But I'm just an ordinary person, and there's precious little I can do. You've done enough to bring word to me, friend, for as surely as Hammond Holy Fist is my name, I'll see the smuggler scum thrown in the dungeon before the bell is through. 12 bless you, sir. You're truly a hero to us all. Slight change of plans, Saran. In place of the endurance test, we're going to find out and apprehend the smugglers. But first we must gather information. You two find out what you can from the people of Blackbrush Station. Report back once you've learned something. A drug called Somnus is being smuggled through Blackbrush Station, which you track down at Happy. Begin by gathering information from the people of, I assume that's of the station itself. Searching for some of the smugglers, you say? Word is they are associated with the Alakran, the coalition of called Bloodied Criminals, but beware, they always act in alliance. There is an abandoned quicken lair a short distance west of the Coffer and Coffin. Distant folk tend to give that place a wide berth. Ideal for a smuggling operation, wouldn't you say? Chikuto is here, and it appears a silver-haired Lalafell was seen skulking about the station recently. He was headed west, bearing a suspicious burden. The Alakran are likely hideout in a silver-haired Lalafell. I don't like the sound of this, not one bit. Like as not, the smugglers operate out of the abandoned quicken lair west of the Coffer and Coffin. We'll lie in wait for them there. Right, so where do I need to go? So there, so it's southwest from here. below me here. Yeah. Level sync is in effect. If you're above the maximum allowed level, which is level 19, which I don't think I am, it will be synced. It will be synced as follows. So I'll be level 19 at highest. So this is an instance. Thal's balls. That's. Servant of Alakran, Kaha. We've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Wakefar's bound to be pleased. Silverhead Lalafal, save the talk, we have crates to move. Gurukuta, it is you, isn't it? That's her friend, isn't it? Or Chukuta's friend. Chukuta and Master, it's been a while. You vanished from the guild with nary a word, and we find you here smuggling, summonless with these villains. What's the meaning of this? Rurukuta, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so that you could become a pox on society. My student, oh no, you must be held accountable. Shakuto, Saran, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot take care of these meddlers. Oh no, didn't want to do that. No, not. Check my own health there. I'm not used to when a powerful enemy is readying a special attack during a quest battle, the area of impact will begin to glow, leaving the glowing area before the attack is initiated. I'll ensure you do not suffer any damage. If an NPC has joined you in a quest battle, he or she will provide you with hints displayed in a special text box near the top of the screen. Heed their words and you may just emerge victorious. In addition to the reliving of past events and understanding the unlearned languages, the Echo can provide you with extra strength when the battle turns sour. If you happen to be defeated during a quest battle and return for a second attempt, you find that your attributes have been given a temporary boost. When your HP is reduced to 0, you are knocked out and rendered unable to perform any actions. In this state, you are left to return. The two options is return immediately to your current home point, or wait for another PC to revive you using actionable spells such as Raise. When in an instance dungeon, you will be returned to the entrance. Square boxes. Ham and Holy Fist, just our luck. If you know who I am, then you know what's good for you. Come quietly, or there will be trouble. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh, you're being fooled, all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wilds training alone. From a distance I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed him on his heels and was about to call out when I saw this. You would challenge the Holy Fist. You have fighting spirit, I can't do that, but you do well to know your limits. So be it, yeah. Master? You read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. master. All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily-clad maidens when my time came. The gods are cruel. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot, a common bleeding marmot. He would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. I can scarce believe my eyes. Well, wait till Master Wegfair learns of this. Forgive me, Chikuto Saran. I didn't mean to deceive anyone, least of all my students. Haman Hulu first conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. I'll be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild from now on. You're to do as Chikuto bids, Saran. I can't believe it. How did Master become so weak? So make our way back to the Pugilist Guild. So where am I? At the minute I'm way up here, aren't I? So I want to make it back to Blackbrush Station. So up and to the left. I think it's more or less just follow the tracks, isn't it? Yeah, so it's there. Right, to go back to no, I want to use the aetherite to go back to. I don't want to set it as my home point. I don't want to do anything. So that's I want. Why can I not use that to go back to order? Water to order. Here. Right, I'm just going to go and quickly sort myself another drink. Right. So, to the Pugilist Guild. So, where I'm there, so off to my right. So I take it Chikuto's Guildmaster now? I've been doing some thinking, Saran. While it is true that Master had been deceiving us, he meant us no harm. Besides, I own my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary old man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Haman has lost his sense of purpose, his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence, but with this he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, Saran. Master ever said that you reminded him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare to hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach you a new technique, one which Master Haman used to great effect during his prize-fighting days. Steel Peak is called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack performed with your entire body. Make this technique your own, Saran, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Haman beholds you, he will surely be moved to action. So, I think the hunting hat will do more. So I've got a steel peak as a new action. So where do I fit that in then? Where is it? Right, so keeping the spirit alive, it's locked at the minute. It's a level 20 I need to be. Fine day to be watching my pugilists at their training. Right, so my inventory, character. So that. I've got no idea what that thing is that's appeared underneath, like where my quests are. It's that dragon type thing with the... It's not explained that at all. Or the thing above it. I've noticed the thing above it for a few streams now. But it's not explaining any of them. Can I sell my stuff here? That's a lift attendant. So I left the airship landing. So this is a mandable code source. Before proceeding, I must ask you to submit your location for your ticket for inspection. You do have a ticket, yes? Yeah, I do. It appears that everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly before the next bell. Shall I reserve a seat for you? Yes. I'm really hoping that I can actually play triple triads in here, because that was the game in Final Fantasy VIII. So that's that quest complete. Just need to make it to this area. It's just taking a little while to load. are, so right. So welcome to the Mandeville Gold Saucer, where all your dreams can come true. That is, all your dreams can come true if you have enough Mandeville Gold Saucer points, so MGP. Gil can be exchanged for MGP at the main counter in the middle of entrance square. The current rate is 10 Gil for 1 MGP. Elden Law prevents the Gold Saucer from exchanging MGP if the patron already possesses more than 500. MGP cannot be converted back into Gil, but the points can be used to purchase an assortment of wonderful prizes from the prize claim attendant, who also located at the main counter in entrance square. Alright. So the attendant of the airship landing seems eager to welcome you to the Gold Saucer. Welcome, honoured guests, to the Mandeville Gold Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a card or a chocobo speak away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing would please us more than to give you a full tour of our establishment, that you might enjoy its wonders to the fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift, straight from the vaults of our illustrious proprietor himself. Consider it Lord Mandeville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take the tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Gold Saucer. Rest assured, my colleague and I will spare no effort in seeing that your visit is a pleasant and profitable one. May fortune smile upon you. So I need to go and see the receptionist. So right in front of me. So welcome, traveller, to the Gold Saucer. This is the main counter where you can purchase tickets for the mini jackpot, acquire and redeem Mandeville Gold Saucer points, and much more. But what in the world are Mandeville Gold Saucer points, I hear you cry? A most astute question, and one which I shall be only too happy to answer, but first, may I direct your gaze to the left. Beyond those majestic gates, you'll find Chocobo Square, home to the Chocobo Racing Circuit. What Chocobo owner has not dreamed of pitting their fleetest bird against the realm's finest in a pulse-quickening dash for fame and fortune? Truly, it is the sport of sultans. And should you desire a more elaborate contest of strategy, you will surely find it in Minion Square, at the Lord of Verminion tables, where would-be generals pit armies of minions against one another in battles for honour and glory. Now, where were we? Ah yes, Mandeville Gold Saucer points. Put simply, MGP, as we call it for short, is the currency by which dreams are bought and sold within these halls. But my associate here beside me can tell you more, including how to go about acquiring some MGP of your very own. Please speak with him to continue your tour. So, this way. So, you're about to experience the wonders of the Gold Saucer for the first time. How I envy you. But before you venture forth, you'll want to exchange a share of your guild for MGP, a service which it is my great honour to provide. With MGP in your coin purse, you'll be able to enjoy all of the fabulous attractions we have to offer, and all of the wonderful games. If you play them with skill, you'll find your little stack of points increasing 10, 20, even 100-fold. Now that you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step out onto the floor of the Gold Saucer. Your tour will continue at Card Square to the southwest. The card trader there will be your guide. I would of course be happy to exchange some of your guild for MGP before you venture on. While my associates and I strive to leave nothing unexplained, there truly is no substitute for first-hand experience, and I heartily recommend trying your hand at our many amusements for yourself. So, yeah, I want to do some MGP exchange. Welcome to the Gold Saucer. If you're looking to exchange your ordinary or guild for shiny new MVP, you've come to the right place. What do you say? So... now I need to go and there. Beyond this door lies Chocobo Square and Minion Square, homes of the heart-pounding, hair-raising spectacles that are Chocobo Racing and Lord over Minion. No, so... was it there? Ah, Triple Triad! Triad Trader. Well, aren't you a handsome one? Welcome to the Card Square, home of the Triple Triad tables. What's Triple Triad, you ask? Why, only the mind-bending, pulse-pounding, maddeningly Moorish card game that's taken the realm by storm. But don't take my word for it, behold. Can you not feel the tension in the air? Form a hand of 5 cards and play the role of a field general, sending your bravest into battle. Should you wish to learn the rules and experience the excitement for yourself, you need only ask. Start today and we'll even throw in some complimentary cards to help you on your way. You can face off against a single opponent at any time, or if you crave an even greater test of your skills, take part in one of our regular tourneys. And believe me when I tell you, there's no feeling quite like standing triumphant on the battlefield after vanquishing all comers. You really should try it. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master. That's Triple Triad. But I'm getting carried away. You have a tour to finish. Wonder Square is your next destination. Not that there's any hurry, of course. If you'd like to play a hand or two before you go, you need but say the word. So... oh, that keen looking eyes tells me that Triple Triad's piqued your interest. Why not speak with a Triple Triad master and let her walk through the fundamentals. Triple Triad is taking Eorzea by storm. Care to try your hand at this entrancing new card game? Yep. So another challenger is born. Welcome to the world of Triple Triad, where you pit your cards against an opponent in a tense battle of skill, strategy, and the odd dose of luck. Here at the Mandible Gold Saucer, I am pleased to present all new players with the cards they need to get started. To play a match, however, first you'll need to build a deck composed of 5 cards from your registered card list. Oh, and I suggest you speak with nearby Triple Triad Trader should you wish to expand your card collection. So I am now able to challenge opponents to Triple Triad matches. New cards can be obtained from a number of sources, including the Triple Triad Trader, victory scores from winning matches, and prizes from Triple Triad tournaments. Play against a Triple Triad Master to learn the basic rules of the game. Before you can bring it in, however, there are several steps that must be completed. First, you must use cards in the inventory to register them to your card list. Your card list can be viewed via the Gold Saucer options found under Character in the main menu. Next, access to your card decks, also located within the Gold Saucer options, and build a deck by selecting 5 cards from those you have registered. Speak with the Triple Triad Master once your deck is ready, and she will engage you in a tutorial match. So complete. So, before you can create a deck with the new Triple Triad cards, you must first claim them. Open up your inventory and use a card to claim it. Once you've claimed enough cards to make a deck, at least 5, select Gold Saucer under Character in the main menu. From there, select card decks to begin building your masterpiece. Once you've built a deck, all that's left is to find an opponent and challenge them to a match. If you have any questions on how to play Triple Triad, be sure to ask the Triple Triad Master for a private lesson. So, I need to go to inventory. So, use. Sorcerer. Card list, card decks. Card list. So I've only got the 5 cards, so card decks, so basically you see the numbers, the 4 numbers there are, you'll get a 3x3 grid, and you put those cards somewhere on that 3x3 grid, and you want the numbers to be larger than your opponent's, and then you'll get their card, basically their card will become one of yours. So whoever ends up with the most cards at the end of everybody having put their cards out wins. And depending on which rules you're using, you'll right, so let me, no, I don't want to, how do I get down and save it? There. So yeah, and so whoever, and depending on the rules that you're using, is how many cards you'll win and things like that. It's a triple triad challenge. So ready for a match, are you? Wonderful. I'm afraid I must detect a number of MGP as per triple triad regulations, but rest assured that victory shall win you back these points and more. Now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce you to the game that is sweeping the realm. So select challenge to begin the game. Challenge. That deck, so it's the only one I've got. So all of it, so I can see their cards as well. So they put that there, so I want say that and put it there. So that's now become a blue card. Right, so I really want that there. And if I can put that one there. And if I put this one here, they won't be able to switch my cards. So I won. Oh, well done. Now that you have an understanding of the rules, it's time for you to go forth and seek out the many triple triad players found here in Paul Saucer and the world beyond. The game has gained an avid following, and you're sure to find willing participants in various locales across Eorzea. In addition to challenging your fellow adventurers... Right, so why did it not let me read that? So you have now entered the world of triple triad match play. If you see someone with a card icon next to the name, it means they're currently seeking a match. So how do I put that card icon next to the name? I'm sure that note that I didn't get to read would have told me that. Triple triad matches are not only limited to the confines of the Mandeville Corp Saucer, you can seek a match with other PCs around anywhere in Eorzea. Good luck, and may the spinners pool be ever kind. So, speak to the triple triad trader. Here. So, triple triad cards. So, right, so 7 cards for MGP. I have no cards to sell. Yeah, but I really enjoyed triple triad in Final Fantasy VIII. So you must think yourself deft-handed, alright, if you come calling in search of a match. But I'll tell you now, love, the only hearts that will break around here are those of mini challenges. It's a challenge, and I'm going to say I've only got 5 cards. So it's Ascension Sun Death, so I can't see their cards. So what I'll do is I'll put that one down here. Right, I'm not going to be able to beat that, so if I put that one here, so I want that one there. If I put this one here, and they've managed to take one of my cards, so they've won. No, I need to get more cards before doing them again. So, Oracle 3 clubs, so let's try them. Come and tell me with your unbeatable strategies. So at least I don't lose my cards here. So they can see 3 of my cards, and I can see 3 of theirs. So if I put that in the bottom corner there, alright, so that's the only one I can play. So if I put that there, try putting this here. That here. And this one here. So it's a draw. I have underestimated you, sir. There are a few who have thus fought me to a standstill. We must have another match to decide the issue. No, I'm quite happy at the minute. So I will continue my... triple try challenge. Right. So challenge here. So I do only have the one deck. So 3 open. So what I do want to do is try and have, so say that one. Yes, so right. I shouldn't have picked that card. This card. Then this card here. And that card. It's a draw. You've quite a knack for this game. I sense of when to walk back and when to strike. I'd consider it an honour if you'd challenge me again. Right, that's the tournament official. Don't want to do a tournament just yet. Let's go down and do a bit of a tour. So beyond this door lies Chocolate Square and Minion Square, Homes of the Heart. Yep, so right left to Chocolate Square. So that's the left operator. So down here that I was wanting to go. So let's take this Chocobo Square itself. There's that anybody sweet do down here. So no, I might need to go upstairs and go somewhere else to continue the tour then. Yeah, so go back up to the entrance square. Around here that I need to go. So, mini catapult broker. Welcome, fair traveller. Care to test your luck with a mini catapult ticket? Yes. Spencer, now allow me to explain. Mini catapult is a game of chance, available to use thrice every day. Playing is simplicity itself. Just guess the value of the covered numbers to win it big. If 9 years, Grace is with you. You'll be rewarded with Mandible called Saucer Points galore. So sir, do you feel lucky? So I can now purchase up to 3 mini catapult tickets per day. The count of mini catapult tickets resets daily at 4 PM Earth time. Which Earth time? It's 4 PM somewhere. Each mini catapult ticket has 9 slots arranged in a 3x3 grid. Each slot is randomly assigned a number from 1 to 9. When you purchase a ticket, a single number will be revealed. To play and cover any 3 other numbers based on the information, guess the sum of each line. Finally, select a single line. The payout of MGP will depend on the total sum of the lines you have chosen. So I'll complete here. So purchase mini catapult ticket. Come on, come all. Draw number 4279 of the mini catapult is here. Get to try your luck with a ticket. So yes. So mini catapults rules are simple. You select 3 numbers from the 8 hidden on your ticket, and select one of 8 lines, vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. So select a line. So right, how do I do that then? How do I select a line? Right, I'll select that one. So 72. I'm just going to turn my light on here because it is starting to get a little bit dark. So I will select that one. So that's 13 again. Yeah, so this is my last ticket for the day. So I'll select that. So that's for today. So that's just the open tournament official. So I really don't know how to complete my tour here. But, still talk to Arena. So, chose me to triple try. Well, I suppose I have nothing better to do. So, chaos. Oh, they've got really good cards. So, I'm not going to lose this. That wasn't as bad as it could have been. Level Weasel? No. So I'll go downstairs again. That seems to be my only option really here, unless I want to keep playing Triple Triad. But that is 9 o'clock, so I am going to end my stream here. And I am going to raid into Nari Bunny. So Nari's playing... she's just about to finish though. I'll raid into Nari anyway, because she sometimes goes on for a little bit after she said she was going to be going on till about 1 PM ish Pacific, which is about now, but she may go on for a little bit more. So I am going, yeah, so that's the way created. So yeah, so I'll be back on tomorrow, same time, 6 till 9. I'm always open for going on longer, but so I'm feeling a little bit tired, so yeah, so go into Nari Bunny, and I will see you tomorrow at the same time. So see you later.